going on, everybody? Welcome to 2 Cents. Damn near almost said Romy Mac 2 Cents, but that was the old name. We changed that shit. But welcome to 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything and give our 2 cents. Exciting day today. This is the first time that we are recording for video on this motherfucker. So I want to thank my sister and my brother, crazy ass right here. That's got the fucking mask on. Tell him what's up, Karumbe. What's going down?
What up? You know what it is. What's up, man?
And then the sugar booger, do your shit. Do your Juicy J shit. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that shit. But what's been going on this week? We've had we got Trump and his shenanigans still going on. They had to rally for Kaepernick. I believe it was it not yesterday or the day before? They're trying to get him to be on the team. So a lot of celebrities showed out. A lot of white celebrities were out there. Basically people outside of the black community were out there to support. So it's good to see that. What we want to talk about first. I want to go into this thing I saw. It kind of disturbed me, being I'm a father of a little girl, but that used to that likes cheerleading and shit like that. But I guess this is a little girl, and the coach was kind of like forcing the the teenage cheerleader to do a split against her will, and it was like a whole bunch of, I would expect, crying and shit. I mean, I know when I try to do goddamn splits, and I was a kid, and that shit hurt like all hell. An old neighbor of mine who like practices like martial arts and shit like that. He said it's good to like get him to do that shit early, because the way your body forms, like before 4 years old, to where your body can be flexible like such. I don't know if that works the same thing for little girls, but man, he had a son and he was showing the martial arts, and he was able to do like the Bruce Lee splitting leg shit, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, all kind of shit like that. But just really want to know what you guys think about that, Ben. You got a future possible cheerleader running around singing and dancing, doing flips and shit, singing in the house. So Sugar Booger, what you think about that, as far as if that was your kid?
I think that's wrong. I mean, I'm sure that there's things that they can do to get the girl to learn how to do splits versus just pushing her down, or whatever they will. You can have the other kids do. Everybody's bodies are not the same way. Some people can do it just fine without having to ever stretch or do anything like that. But that was just wrong. If some people are like, well, if you shouldn't have tried out for cheerleading, then you couldn't do splits. Well, no. The thing is, when you try out for anything, what is it? They train you on all this stuff. You got to start from the bottom, not from the top.
Right.
So this is, they let the girl be on the team, so they should get her to where she needs to be. I think if the girl says, hey, that's bot, that means stop. Just for anything. No, stop, that means stop. Plain and simple,
Alright.
If she's comfortable with it, they should listen to her.
Alright, Daddy. So what you think, Daddy?
Man, she shouldn't have joined the team. That's how I feel about it. And I said that, like, she shouldn't have been on the team.
He's sad.
Nah, man.
If this would have happened to Phoenix, I guarantee you he would not be saying
I'm just saying that I would have been like, get off the team. If that's the point.
You be get off the team, and we be killing that fucking coach that made her do that shit. That's for certain.
I know plenty of cheerleaders that can't do this.
It's quite.
That's like one of the requirements, man.
Not everybody does it. So.
I found it quite disturbing, for me as a parent, looking at that shit, like, wow, like what are they doing? Why are these girls making her do
that's
this
like
shit?
That's like when a boy get on the football team, he gonna get hit. You gotta learn to take the hit.
I don't know. I ain't never heard. I don't know nothing about cheerleading, so it ain't really up to me. It's more so, I think this is more for I mean, not to say that boys don't even cheerlead, because they do got some boys that be out there cheerleading and shit, tumbling and all that crap. Yeah, but I would say more so, I imagine that those who come from the cheerleading world, if that's even normal to like force a girl to do,
It
is.
It is normal, it should be.
It is normal.
Maybe parents don't know. People don't know.
And a lot of them know that. So that's the whole point of that. Like,
Just because people do it doesn't make it normal.
it's normal for kids to get hit in football practice.
I don't know if I relate getting hit in practice to doing splits in practice, but hey, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm pretty sure. I read an article recently. It said the police are now getting involved, so we'll see what's going down with that. What else happened this week? Shit with Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? Kaepernick still without a team. And people continue to get signed. Other folks continue to get signed, and a couple players spoke out this week. A couple, no matter for not even players, one boxer in particular, George Foreman, the legend, said that that Kaepernick and them are just I would say vying for fame and shit, and they're basically like trying to downplay the shit and saying praising Trump. And then downplaying, Kaepernick and all that shit. But to his defense, yesterday he had a sudden change of heart and saying that Kaepernick is doing the right thing and all this other he deserves to be on a team and all this other shit. But whatever. It is what it is. I mean, we're humans. We change our mind when we feel like it, right? Especially in this society. I don't know how we feel about shit, but I mean, what we do hope is that the young man does get on a team soon, and not so much because I would say does he deserve to be on the team. I'm not an NFL coach. I ain't watching Kaepernick every other day, but I do know that these motherfuckers that do get signed by these teams by the teams that they definitely didn't lead a team to the Super Bowl. And I hate to pick on Josh McCown, but Josh McCown played for plenty of teams. He's 38 years old. You trying to tell me you'd rather have a 38-year-old quarterback on your team than, Colin Kaepernick, who was like, I don't know, was he 30, 29 or something like that? You know what I mean? Basically, he still got some youth on him. So what are you trying to convey? I stand behind my thought that it's a stay in your place type tactic for the NFL and the NFL owners to other players, so they try to discourage them from doing any social injustice movements. And we'll go back to the original question. When this thing all started, was the football field the right time, the right place to even do a protest?
They got people to fix you, so yes.
Of course, so. And, I go back to Stephen A's quote, like, you don't get to decide when people should protest. Protest comes. That's the definition of a protest is like, it's supposed to catch you off guard and make you draw attention and stuff. Well, go ahead, Jeffrey, what you want?
Now, if he would have did that, like, outside of that situation, right?
Right. Let's
say he would have did that and he would have been on the street doing it or something.
Yeah.
They would have... they would have been like, well, he's with a bunch of people that's causing ruckus. Like they did when they had the rest of the protests and stuff on the streets.
Yeah.
And people got arrested and hosed down. Let's say he would have got hurt protesting. They would have said it was his fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to do it in a situation where he's not like in a situation of being hurt, or in a predicament where they can say something negative. They said something negative about the situation he was in.
It doesn't matter. There's people that are protesting in parks. People are protesting in restaurants. All kinds of places they do get hosed on, tased on. So it don't matter where you protest. He did it in the stadium. They couldn't hose him. They couldn't tase him. They couldn't do anything.
They couldn't do that to him on TV. He chose a smart place to do it.
Yes, and this is what people don't understand.
At a smart time.
I'm in the military, but I do not fight for a damn flag. I fight for what America supposed to stand for. Freedom of speech, all that stuff.
So what?
People don't say anything when they burn these flags. We don't see anybody saying, oh, that's just wrong. They keep on scrolling and moving on. This is the thing. I'll fight for his freedom to do that, or for his freedom of speech. So and that's just speaking for myself. I don't fight for a flag. It's what it stands for, what it's supposed to stand for. Right now, there is no equal justice for people in America. That is what that flag is supposed to be for, right?
Right.
Justice for all. Well, that ain't the case. And people cannot get past that, cannot get to that fact. They can't get past the flag. It's a flag. That thing ain't gonna save me an Iraq now, you understand?
All right, okay. Yeah.
It's all right. You know, it's just.
It ain't gonna save me.
It's just funny that it's okay for a certain race to behave a certain way. They have to conduct themselves a certain way. But when, you know, as far as like a person outside of that race does, you know, something that's just as bad, I would say, it doesn't get, or not even just as bad, just the same, in the same manner, it's perceived as a bad look on America. You know, so that's one of the things one of the issues I have with the whole you know, scenario. So it's all right to march through Charlottesville with fucking what is it, porch lights, basically. I can carry a porch light through fucking Charlottesville and basically denounce the fact that, you know, denounce gays. What else do they do? Black people, and you know, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? So it's just all right for them to do that. Nobody was harmed besides the people that they were attacking, but none of them were harmed.
Hold up, guys.
The police protect the
What you
protesters.
got?
Hold up.
What you got, Noob Sabat?
They won't protect them.
Hold up, guys. There are bad people on both sides of that. Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you meant. That's what Donnie said, right?
It's true though. You think about it. Those people that were protesting with the other flags and all that, the swastikas, they were protected by the people, by the police. Anybody else gonna protest all this stuff like Eric Garner and all this? What happened? They turned towards them.
Where?
They turn it first. They turn it
They
into a
wasn't
violent.
protecting those
They turn it into a
protesters that
violent
went-
situation where they say it's violent, and then they go do all that crazy
So they
stuff.
made it look as if it was gonna be violent, and that's what people get when people are sick and tired of stuff. That's when they start fighting back. Nobody. That's the thing. People start fighting back when they get sick and tired of stuff.
Yeah.
You get sick and tired of being abused and mistreated, you gotta lash out. So if there is a protest that is not, you know, that is not peaceful, that's why people are sick and tired and they want somebody to do something about it and fix it.
No doubt. I agree. I definitely agree. It's tragic that we live in a society like such, but you know, eventually, yeah, show them guns, boo. Show them guns. Yes. Old strong ass Sub-Zero looking ass. Look at that. Look at this, strong all day, like Booker T with a Sub-Zero mask on. It's just
You know it.
and just strong as ever.
Look at these
That's
nephews.
all of Ebony's chocolate muscles. All of that. That's the real sugar and boogies right there. That's all suggy bugs. What else we want to talk about? The damn eclipse. I saw it. One of my coworkers was nice enough to let me use the glasses to see that shit. It was cool, you know. It was cool to see those, you know, that moment. It's a special time in our life that we get to see such things, you know, these scientific miracles or whatever you want to call it. But it was cool. It was cool to see it. You know, it did look like, you know, it just looked like a sun, and yeah, it looked like a half-done sun or what have you. I don't know if you guys got to see it, you know, out there, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see it. Yeah.
We saw it. I got to go to the elementary school and we had the kids look at it through these little glasses they have for them.
Right. Okay.
It was interesting. I don't think they really saw it. They just typically saw it or something. I know mine didn't really see it. She thought she did.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous, man. They were letting kids out of, they were letting like us out of college and stuff for it.
That's why
Camps. I'm like, y'all niggas lazy.
it's once.
It's like,
Jeffrey, it's a once in a lifetime moment, man, for you to see that thing. But I ain't gonna lie to you, if I hadn't got off of those glasses, I wouldn't have paid it no mind. I'd have saw just like everybody else. It was cool. Like if you lived in South Carolina, it was cool because it actually was dark at like 3 in the afternoon. Like I'm sitting there watching that work on the news and like it's really dark right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say you lived under a rock. Let's say you was homeless and obviously your iPhone didn't work anymore. and you know, he want to know what was going on with you know, with the world. All of a sudden, it get dark. Like, damn, it's wait a minute, this watch don't even work. It's early, you know, it's still early in the day, and it's, you know, it's dark outside. So, I don't know, but it was cool. It was cool though. It was something again, you know, we won't see for a very long time, and I don't mean to laugh at Joey Badass, but apparently Joey Badass canceled his concert because he looked directly at the damn eclipse. What you doing, Joey? Joseph, stop. Look, Joseph, I want to talk to you directly. Stop, okay? And you know who else looked in at 45? 45 looked directly at the goddamn eclipse. What you got to say now about your man Donnie 45, man? What's up, man? What's up with Donnie 45?
Hey, man, he got money, man. He can repair his eyes. That's what money do. You can do stuff. You can do stuff like that.
He can do this. He does his little thing. I've always done is like this. He always his hand gestures. Guaranteed.
He ain't spending it. He make it, but he ain't spending it.
He gonna have to buy him a new wife soon.
I don't know about all that.
He gonna be the only person that I know to get a divorce in the White House.
Well, Clinton technically did. She just remained on for some other shit so she can get in office, and they fucked her over on it. She was supposed to be in office now. But what else we got going on? Car drives through vigil for killed. Damn, dog. So I guess a car drove through the vigil for the killed for a transgender woman injuring 3 protesters. This is wild, man. No, I thought that was related to the Charlottesville shit. This is something separate. But that's wow. That's wild.
Man, you know a lot of paper bullets. Run motherfuckers over.
Yeah, I guess that's the new thing. You know, running cats over. I don't know how we.
They play too much Twisted Metal, man. That's what it does to you.
Yeah. So obviously we got family in Texas. You know, Ebony's family, Sugar Boog's family being from Texas. They got a major hurricane they're dealing. You know, that's headed their way. So definitely want to send all prayers and, you know, obviously positive thoughts towards those going out there dealing with that, because hurricanes are no joke. This year marks the 25th anniversary of Andrew hitting down here and wiping out the very area where I'm sitting right now, down here in South Florida. You know, it was messed up. It was roughly underwater, and so, you know, it's kind of crazy how, you know, how the years go by. And I don't know if y'all ever been a part of any, like, you know, military. We've been in the military obviously together.
Off North Carolina, man, I used to get hit with hurricanes all the time.
Yeah, so me growing up in Virginia, shout out to the 757. We had one hurricane. Matter of fact, the year I graduated from high school, so 2003, we had a storm hit about August, right before school started, and it knocked out power for like a week. We had no power for like maybe 4 days, and we had a curfew. Like me and mom and my brother was going where we went to, I think, like Walmart or something like that, and we had to be back in the house by like 8 o'clock or some shit like that. I'm like, how the hell you gonna give grown ass people curfew the city? But like, hey, I don't mean no harm. You better hurry up and grab them Cheetos, but we need you back home by 8 o'clock. We don't want no problems, you know. But that's just, you know, just interesting things in the hurricanes. But like when you do have a hurricane, what do you like? What do you guys normally prepare to get? What's like your snack of choice? Like obviously the working out is, you know, is going to be out of the question. Gyms are going to be, you know, usually on base. At least for us, you know, we work out on base. But like as far as that goes, so what about you guys? What snacks you like to get during a hurricane? Potty meat, fucking Vienna sausages and shit.
We stay snacked up in this house a We don't even have to bring nothing. We stay snacked up all the
Cheese and
time.
crackers.
First of the month, we stock up on the snacks.
You ever had? Hey yo, y'all ever ate ramen noodles dry?
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
potato chips.
yeah, shit.
The bag.
That shit nasty as fuck, but I did it. I was like, man, I don't want to use that. I can't use grandma's stove, so I had ate that shit one time, and it was crunchy.
Somebody with a gas stove, like before the hurricane comes where I'm from.
Yeah.
They have like hurricane parties, and somebody just cook tons of food so the food won't spoil.
Yeah.
And then you just like eat and take food home, man. Like it's ridiculous.
That is.
It'd be like no lights. It'd be cooking cornbread and shit with candles in the kitchen. All the big moms get together and they start cooking food.
I know we're in Japan. We call them typhoons over, in Japan. So when I was in Okinawa, yeah, we had them and
Oh, extra typhoon.
we used to
Yeah.
get like my dad got like kerosene heaters and stuff.
Yeah.
In case it was cold. It never was cold there though. But
Yeah. Well, my neighbor, he and obviously he's like he's like an uncle to me. He would have a generator. He's one of the few people in the neighborhood that had a generator, so he the only house lit on the fucking street and shit, you know. So we'd be outside. A lot of people would be out back, like grilling shit. Yeah, that's what he would do. So he had the generator going for like I think like the important shit, and he would like run the grill and like cook food on that. So that was cool, you know. It just sucks when you got to do like when trees fall on the house and shit like that. You know, then y'all have, matter of fact, yeah, y'all had a tornado come through, right? Or a storm come through and drop.
Yeah, it was like right down the street from our house. We didn't realize, because normally this area doesn't get, it has been over 10 years. And yeah, we had a tree in our front yard, big huge tree got uprooted. All the small trees stayed. Big trees just uprooted out the ground.
That goes to show you them small ones. It's the small ones that's down for the cause. Them big ones, them bitch ass trees and fell out the fucking ground.
We didn't take it seriously though. We didn't get anything. We didn't get no water. But people were out for power for like a week. But Jeff was scared. He was running in this fool ran into the closet.
I know.
He ran in the closet and didn't have. There's no room for me, the kid, or the dog. He was in the closet by himself, talking about every man. So,
yo, this motherfucker's stupid, dog. Stupid.
Yo, I told them, and they didn't want to follow me. She's like, it ain't nowhere close to us. I was like, all right.
No, it was dark.
I was already planning my next wife. I was like, yeah, she gonna be gone, so you know, it was time to get a new one.
Yeah, that was cold-blooded.
He could at least take the kid with him. Hey.
Y'all didn't want to listen to me. She wanted to go with you.
I'm 4-year-old. All he had to do was grab her up.
Both of y'all wanted to be together when y'all left, so I'm just helping y'all out.
No, that's funny, man. So another news. Obviously, we had the big Powerball drawing. You know, the other, what was it? Yeah, a big drawing on Wednesday. And they had a winner for that shit. 700, what was it, 750 million. I think she ends up taking like, yeah, 750 million. I think that puts them, she's worth more now than like, I think they said like Beyonce, Taylor Swift. They used some names, you know, as far as like the people that she's more, she's worth more than now. That's amazing. And you know, this lady worked 30 years as a nurse, you know what I'm saying? And then like she told her, like once she looked at the numbers, she was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm quitting. You know what I mean? And naturally you would. And she's the only one to it. I mean, there was people that won the they won the 5 numbers. People got the 5 numbers right, but they didn't, but she got all 6. So that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So that means like a few people got like $1 million, which is cool. You know what I mean? I could use $1 million would be great to help me start a business and, you know, and then give back to folks that, you know, to help our people grow and, you know, build more careers. And,
Black girl, whatever.
I wouldn't give nobody nothing.
She like women.
Yes, you would. Yeah, you would, man.
She real okay.
If it ain't you, Chubbs, and or Bill and Carolyn, y'all out, son.
All I want if you win is that Ninja Turtle arcade machine with the joint. Fire! I'll take that shit. We're coming, April. Yeah, that shit. That's what I give me that shit. Goddamn. We're coming, April. That'd be cool.
That's what you look like.
I look like a turtle.
Dude from Turtles. The bird ski mask, the mask, the hockey mask.
Are you calling him? He ain't don't look like no damn Casey Jones.
Casey Jones?
Nah, he might be the Rat King. He might be.
She don't know her character.
No. He might be the Rat King. He might look like the Rat King or fucking Leatherhead or something like that. I guarantee. Not that.
Black Casey Jones.
Now, get all of us to, you get the ball. I look like a turtle right now. You take a look at that. See that? That's a turtle right there. Goddamn turtle without the shell on and shit.
You can do the Mexican Supreme commercial, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a turtle without the shell. But yeah, so like let's just say, just for shits and giggles, Ebony, what would you do with $750 million?
Disappear.
Disappear, huh? You think I won't? We'll find you, goddammit.
Oh God.
They said the lady in we had a lottery winner in Massachusetts. It is an immediate city lockdown. Do not let her leave nowhere. I got to have it. You don't have to give me. You gonna have to give me $2 or something like that. I just take $2 and annihilate or something like that. That'd be cool.
I would go to work and slap the shit out of everybody, including everybody.
And they put you in jail, and you won't be able to do shit. They put you in Leavenworth because you're military.
Awesome. But when I get out, I'll still have my money.
You think so?
I got my husband here. He'll hold it, baby.
They're gonna post $700 million bail for you. So you left with $58 million.
You know when you got money, your bail always high.
Yep. That's what the game. That's how the game is. But
house just slapping.
Yeah.
Man, I know what I'm doing. I'm breaking off my boys. Y'all getting cake.
Yeah.
You gotta pay me first.
Yeah, you better.
700 million, you gonna be straight anyway. I don't know why you say you gotta get paid. I'm paying to get rid of you so I can get me a new girl. Yeah. Get rid of you.
That's the money. He disappearing after he get the money.
Yeah.
No, kidding. I won't do anything to you. Yeah.
That's too funny, man. Me? I'm starting a business for sure. Starting a business. Probably help those close to me start their own businesses, for sure. So let Kroom get his. What will Kroom want to do? Kroom gonna do. He gonna make video games. Goddamn, make some cold ass fighting video games. Something better than Def Jam Vendetta, but something similar. You know what I'm saying? Just have like, I don't know, we do R&B singers or some shit like that. Have Bobby Valentino versus RuPaul or some shit.
You can buy a gym for him.
Yeah, and then who else? We'll get we'll have Usher versus Cheryl Lynn and Luther Vandross and
I actually wanted to do a battle rap game like that.
Yeah.
And then put like Eminem in it and 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Put
50 Cent.
NWA in it. That's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
That'll be hard.
That'd be cool, man. It's raining pretty hard outside. That's cool. We could use that. It's been hot down here. I don't know about over there with y'all, but the temperature has been rather steamy. 95 to 100 on a daily basis. But it is what it is. All right, so big thing this weekend. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, as Floyd Sr. calls him. So I want to know who you got your money on, Ed. Who you put your money on?
Floyd's gonna win, so.
How?
I'm not a fan of him, but I know
he's gonna win. But how is he gonna win?
The same way he always wins, running.
Yeah.
It's called boxing.
That's boxing, yeah.
Boxing.
Yeah, the objective of boxing is to not get hit, and he is the definition of not getting hit. Now, granted, he hasn't done any knockouts since like what? He hit my man when he had his back turned, but that was that was it. But
I want to see some action though. Some fighting,
yeah,
some blood.
and that's what McGregory's gonna do. McGregory is going to be trying to hit this cat, running around the ring, talking like Shrek or whatever, trying to hit this motherfucker. And yeah, I mean, we may have a good fight, we may have a bad fight. Well,
Man, you gonna be tired by like the 4th or 5th round, man.
probably.
Y'all, I understand boxing. I understand MMA. The rounds in boxing are longer. Like it's gonna be over in like once he's tired, he's done, and that's all I got to say.
That's all you got to say about it.
Gloves is a difference. The gloves is, man. People just don't understand none of this stuff, man. And that's why boxing is like a ruined sport too. It's the people who don't understand boxing that hate
because we've been spoiled by what people have made boxing out to be, such as guys like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of knockout kings is what they call them. Even like the game, knockout kings, which they have for PlayStation. They used to be fun as a motherfucker too. But what else? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of money put into this, a lot of promotion into this, and I hope this doesn't turn into a Tyson match. And I mean, it could be. I'm not talking. I'm talking about like ding now. The motherfucker just goes down on one hit or some shit like that, or Floyd is paid to take a dive or whatever the case may be, because we do know we got his tax issues. He probably trying to holler at the Massachusetts old lady too, trying to get her a little chump of change, trying to help him out. You know what I'm saying? But that was $700.
I'm glad you said that, because me and you discussed this earlier.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize he is heavily in debt to the taxpayers right now.
He always flossing that money. That's what he flashing that money. They'll get him. Should have been flashing all that money.
And I'm saying, like, he owed them so much money, man, that when the time comes, he ain't gonna be he's gonna have to take a dive or something to pay them back, because he don't want to hurt his image. And I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man, it just doesn't seem like all the fighters he could have fought, boxing wise, he chose this dude.
Yeah.
The pay him taxes.
Floyd knows how to, like, he knows what people want. He knows people hate him. So he goes and get the great white hoe, because he already done beat the great Mexican hoe. So he know how to get their money, man.
Yeah, of course. And only thing he doesn't know how to do apparently is read. Cause we heard this motherfucker try to read, and it just don't go well. So
That
is also one of the funniest things where old 50 Cent was like, you can read this book. 50's an evil dude, man. Did you see the thing where he said Diddy was gay? Like, did he say he wanted to toss his salad? Man, it's the funniest thing on Drinking Champs. Go look it up. It's hilarious.
Dude is stupid, bro.
He did, and Noriega the whole time was like, stop it, Biff. Stop it, man.
It's like, hey, relax.
Yeah, you seen it?
Now, I watched 50 on there before, yeah. That motherfucker always, but I like Nori. Nori always talking about relax.
Man, he was talking about did he try to take him shopping like he was some girl, man? He said ain't no man finna take me shopping, bro. That made me feel like I owe you something.
Yeah.
It's just so funny, man.
But no, he just tried to take me shopping. I was like, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing that shit, Puff. What are you
I
doing?
ain't going shopping with no man. He's like, so you can say you look good because of me. Look how fresh.
Hey, what I meant to tell you, man. So I finally heard 21 Savage album in the gym yesterday, man.
How was it?
I like it, man. I obviously I don't compare it to. It's its own style, and I respect artists like 21 Savage because he don't sound shit like anything you've ever heard. I'll tell you that off the jump. He does not sound like anything you've you've heard before. So it's his own shit, but I could respect his his style of music. You know what I mean? This is one R&B joint by what they sampled In Vogue. I think it was In Vogue's version of Giving Him Something He Can Feel. That was pretty dope. I like that one. What else did he use? This is one joint by Mustard on that beat. Yeah, Mustard on that beat. DJ Mustard. That was like an R&B joint. That was pretty dope. I think that'll be a good single for him. I don't know. I don't follow him enough to know if he's even like what his singles are, but it was dope. And he got a dope lady
I like
too.
The bank account is good.
Mm-hmm.
The Thug Life, something like Thug Life is good. The it's a couple of them, man. What's the other one, man? Shoot, I can't even think of it. I got my iPhone right here, man.
Mm.
They got some songs that I actually like, yo. That's what I listen to when I'm in the gym.
21.
21 is gym music, man.
Yeah, it's almost like when I'm not gonna compare him to Jeezy per se as far as like his impact, but
there you go.
But the difference,
Bad Business.
But the difference of I would say that like how he separates himself from everyone else, in the industry. Like his sound is so different, his voice is so monotone, and he just rides to the beat. I think he got the same beats as like Future, so Zaytoven, doing a lot of his production, but it's dope, man. I really fuck with it, and yeah, it's a dope record. So Ebony, what you been listening to these days?
Random stuff. I don't really. I just listen to random stuff now. I don't even listen to Apple.
Whatever I listen to, that's what you listen to.
My Amazon Music, I just keep whatever I'm in the mood for. I mean, Migos. I'm listening to something.
Yeah, Migos. Speaking of Migos, Cardi B and my man just got engaged, and she's her Bodak Yellow shit just went number 1 on the Billboard charts.
Everybody is been posting that.
I don't care about it.
You just be hating because she using Kodak Black shit.
I support the original nigga Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Kodak Project.
That's what Kodak Yellow is for. Kodak.
Yeah, come on, man. Kodak Black, Bodak. Get out of here.
Kodak and Cardi B.
No, man. She just stole his whole song and just redid it.
And by me in the street. No, you probably heard of me.
He's taking royalties. He getting paid royalties.
Yeah, he getting paid. He don't care. He getting that money.
He paid the nigga.
If that was a dude, okay, I say this, if Drake stole somebody's song and redid the whole song,
Is he paying that person for the song?
a song that came out last year, she barely wrote any lyrics for it. The
If
same
she
wording.
is paying him for that song, then she didn't steal it. They came to an agreement and she's paying him.
It's still, niggas will still say you stole it.
It's the same.
Y'all be giving females
She is
ass.
stalling.
Who giving females back?
I'm not getting anything in return.
It don't matter.
Who giving females a pass?
Huh?
Who giving females a pass? Why this shit doing
Y'all
that?
make your female
Hey.
pass.
I'm not giving her a pass. What I'm saying is, if anybody's using someone's song, if you're paying me to use my song, then you didn't steal it.
It don't matter. It's still, you didn't write no lyrics to it.
Now, if you stole my song and I'm not getting anything out of it, I'm not getting paid for the song or anything, you took my lyrics and I don't get nothing out of it, then you stole it.
I'm done. You gonna make me mad today. You sleep on the couch. You sleep on the couch, son.
I'm sleeping on
You
the
sleep on
couch.
the couch. You talking.
But your ass could be
Sleep
outside.
on the
then.
couch, son.
She saying you sleeping out with Saberwolf tonight, goddamn. How's it going down?
No, Saberwolf would be in the bed with me. He would be
I'll sleep on
outside.
my girlfriend's house.
Dog is loyal. He just sleep in the bed.
Talk about some damn. Oh, God.
The dog don't talk
That
back
song
to
came
me.
out a year ago, and she stole the whole damn song.
Is she paying him for the damn
It don't
song?
matter.
Yo, so I didn't realize how awkward, some of these new artists are in interviews. I was watching, what's my man? Yeah, Kodak Black. And Charlamagne asked him, like, how you gonna come at Wayne or something like that? And that motherfucker looked at him like, with a mask on.
That's a funny ass interview, man.
He kept asking shit, and Kodak had a message like, man, I ain't coming, I ain't asking all that shit. So it's like, yeah, so just want to know why you coming, why you don't want to just battle him, why you want to fight him?
He just sat there.
Yeah, he just sat and looked at him like what's going on here? And Angela Yee did her damnage. She did her best. Angela Yee did her best to try to you know what I'm saying, make the interview go smooth and shit. But nah, that motherfucker wasn't having it, man. It was just awkward as shit.
That shit hilarious to me.
Talk all that mess and then get on the show and don't want to say nothing.
Nah, he just didn't want to answer the questions. He said he didn't want to answer them shit. Just looked at him like he was stupid.
He's scared.
Yeah, I don't know. What else we got? Let's see what else is popping, man. In the news, black students say "Make America Great Again." Oh yeah. So Charlamagne gave these girls donkey of the day, man. These white girls, they went to they were on a trip, like an orientation trip, excuse me, in high school up in obviously DC area, at Howard University, and they wanted to go and try to get something to eat, and they walked in there with like Trump gear on and shit, and was wondering why they got treated, you know, like a certain way and shit, and they felt some type of way. Like, well, you know, you did walk into an all black college with Trump gear on. You know, that's like a Black Panther walking through a KKK rally or some shit. You know, what the fuck you expect to happen? You know, when they respond a certain way. You know, when they respond a certain way, but yeah, it is what it be. You know.
They knew exactly what they were doing. They had an all-black college, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers be wanting attention, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens if we wear Trump gear going to an
People know
all-black
what they be
college.
doing. I don't put shit by nobody today, man. You ain't that dumb. You know what I'm saying? You ain't made that stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to rap with y'all about before we close this thing out. What was I gonna say? So we got an NBA trade with we got an NBA trade with what the fuck is my man? Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas got traded, right? So the city of Boston, some of the fans decided, let's just burn Isaiah Thomas jersey. The motherfucker was traded.
Oh, he got
He
traded.
was traded. It's like, what? Like, what are we doing here? So we're gonna burn jersey just for the sake of it? The man played after his sister died in a car accident. His sister just died in a car accident. They ain't gonna burn this motherfucker jersey.
Niggas only know what you did for them lately. Real shit, bro.
That right, Janet? What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately, man?
But the funny part, you know, and you can quote me on it. LeBron a little sensitive when it comes to like criticism, man, because like he felt the need to speak out and say, it's man, like what else do you want him to do? You know, as far as like you know, the fact that he was traded. I get that coming to his defense, but LeBron be responding to everybody saying shit about him. You know, I was talking about that shit at work today. Like, what if Jordan had responded to half the shit, you know what I'm saying, that was said about him during his tier? Like, damn, I gamble. So what, nigga? You know, and let it be like a Michael Jordan tweet. You do all that, you know how Michael was doing all that, you know, the gambling and shit like that, doing golf and being at the crap tables all night when he was in Barcelona for the Dream Team. You know, like, what do you expect? You know, what do you expect, man? But I just think it's real funny, you know, that like how fans can be like in this society. The internet has gave a lot of people a lot of courage, man, to say a lot of shit that they probably wouldn't say to you in your motherfucking face. Like, man, burning my jersey, what do you get? You know I already got paid for that jersey, right? You do know that, right? Burn my motherfucking jersey. Please burn my shit.
He already paid.
Yeah, burn my shit.
They burned his jersey because he got traded. I'm like, it ain't his fault, man.
He ain't got shit.
Even if it was his fault, that's just dumb. You bought the jersey, he's still getting paid.
Yeah.
No matter if you burn the damn jersey or not, he's still gonna get paid. He's still gonna go to another team.
Yep.
I'm like, they ain't done he can do about that, man.
People just gotta move on.
That shit is dumb. That shit's
They
stupid.
got feelings about it too much. They take too personal with that.
That shit is pure dumb. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So Jeffrey, man, what you think gonna happen with the Cavs? You think the Cavs will go back to the finals?
Yeah.
No, the Cavs ain't going back to the fight. I heard him. I wanted to just look at him like he's crazy because he know damn well they ain't going back to the finals, bro.
You know, cause the Celtics, I feel like the Celtics got stronger. They got. I think they got a. I think they're built to take down LeBron because Kyrie was very close to LeBron, so he does know his strengths. He knows his weaknesses, and you know they play each other the first game of the season, so that'll be interesting storyline for the season opener. So we'll see how that goes, but well. Pretty much all we got for the day.
Bruh, the one thing I gotta say, hold up, they might go because old boy carried them to the number 1 seed by himself, Boston, and now he's playing with LeBron, so it's like
He got to share that spotlight.
it ain't even that. He needed somebody else when he played.
But he gonna have to share. You think LeBron taking a back seat to this midget nigga?
No, LeBron ain't gonna take a back seat to him. I'm just saying they got a chance to make it to like the finals.
But what
I'm
else
thinking
gotta
about
take
it.
a back seat?
Nobody ain't gonna take no back seat. Yeah, hey, RDC World got it right. Kevin Love, he garbage. He trash, man. You can't carry them.
Yeah. Oh man. This is funny. I don't know. We'll see what happens with them. But yeah. So this is the first video. We're gonna see how it turned out. Hopefully the audio turns out well for us, and we bring now that they got a visual on us, maybe we get more viewership and shit. Try to have like topics a little more I would say well drawn out, and I put that solely on me. Been dealing with some personal shit in the life, but ain't nothing to it. We're still gonna keep this train moving forward to success. And before we get out of here, Sugar Booger, let them know where they can reach you.
Burger. Oh no, what's this thing called? Twitter.
Old ass nigga, man.
Yeah, that Chromebug. What they call that? What you call that program? What's that program they got there called the Twitter? Yeah, let them look me up on the Twitter. They can find me there. Send me a twit.
They can tweet me up.
She get old and senile, yo. She gonna
Tweet me up.
be doing crossword
The
poses.
shirt.
Nah, they done hit me on that Spacebook. Now they hit me on Spacebook.
That's better.
I heard y'all Black Planet, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Well, hell, they keep doing that shit in Charlottesville. They're gonna have to create a site called White Planet. Keep it going down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get a friend. I'm gonna try to get as many friends as I can on White Planet. Like hold up.
Hey, man, White Planet might keep you out of jail. You might want to get some friends on White Planet.
That shit don't help you, bang. That shit don't help. It didn't help Sammy Davis Jr. It didn't help O.J. Simpson. It didn't help whatever.
OJ, you crazy?
Nah.
What if I did?
He's not.
And still got away with it.
He's not black. He's OJ.
He said he ain't
He
black.
ain't black, he OJ, but he sure do some niggerish shit. I tell you that.
Black delegation did get rid of him, so
Yeah, well, whatever. Tiger Woods don't want to be a part of us either. Like,
he's not part of a story that we gave him up from the
Yeah. But Michael Jackson's daughter are posing as I don't know. Yeah, as far as we know, that's his daughter. She says she's black, so
Which one is that? Is that
No, it's the other one, the girl.
No, man, Blanket was the boy.
No, I thought it was
So that blanket and her nickname is Pillowcase. So I think that's the name of this one.
blanket, comforter, and pillowcase.
Yeah, cause pillowcase. They call it P. They call it PC. They call it PC for short for pillowcase. But what's now? What the fuck is what the fuck is her name? I forgot her damn name. I really did forget Michael Jackson's daughter's name right now.
I don't know Prince. I know what her name Prince or some shit, right?
Prince. Blanket is Prince. It's two. It's only two of them.
Prince
Shit.
is blanket. God damn, man, what the fuck?
It's called a Prince blanket. And then the other.
I can't keep up with all these fucking cartoon characters.
I don't know. These celebrities need to be the daggone name.
Motherfucker naming this kid damn kids like cartoon characters and shit.
I can't take this shit. It made me make my chest hurt. Yeah.
I can't keep up with it.
Oh fuck, man.
Celebrities. How somebody come and name their kid like PlayStation or something?
Well, I mean, what? My man from Coldplay named his child Apple. Him and Shorty from the Iron Man movie. Pepper.
Apple is. I've seen kids with that.
I ain't seen no damn.
I ain't ever met a child named App.
You won't find it in your hometown. Huh?
I ain't ever met nobody in my class or anybody named Apple.
I know a kid named Apple, Winter, Summer.
I don't know Strawberry. I know a few girls named Strawberries, but that's not a good nickname, you know.
Sound like a stripper name, right?
Yep.
Strawberry is the neighborhood hope. Alexis, yeah, couldn't form.
Alexis, Texas, coming to the stage.
Oh, we back to stripper names. We back to stripper names again. Let's go. What's up? I got a strip, the big girl stripper name for them BBWs. We call one Subway. Eat fresh. You dig? She come there. She come out. All she do is wear green and yellow each time. She wear green and yellow. Got one girl called Wingstop. She come up there. Two piece is one. Who else, man? Juggernaut. Yeah.
Biscuit.
Got a big titty one called Juggernaut, for the jugs or whatever.
Only one left.
Yeah, but that pretty one that's coming on the stage, we're gonna call her Apple. Yeah, we got Apple coming to the stage. Look at her. Take a bite. Take a bite out of that apple right there. Delicious. But let me get back to the contact information. Obviously, you can reach Romy Mac on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at ROMEY_MAK. The mysterious Karumbe, as you can see, ain't about to let you see shit. I ride for him. You got to go through me to get to him. But for me and my family here, what I'm saying, at 2 cents, we really do appreciate y'all following us and watching watching us evolve. You know what I'm saying? The development of the show, and we just gonna continue to grow. So but seriously, we do appreciate you guys listening in. This is Romy Mac for Sugar Booger and Karumbe. We